Hmm. I know you specialize in dealing with high conflict people. So who are these people? Are they mostly narcissists? How do you define these people?
Well, narcissistic or narcissists or people who have those traits or tendencies, sure.
Basically, another word for very difficult personalities, right? They are just always confrontational and it seems always dissatisfied. Would you say narcissism is at the backbone of a lot of these type of personalities?
From what I understand, according to the DSM-5, is that there's like 6.9% of the population could potentially be narcissistic personality disorder. But then there's other personality disorders that also could have no empathy, such as bipolar personality disorder, antisocial personality disorder. There's a lot of other personality disorders that don't have empathy. And so when you overlay all of those personality disorders, it could be up to 15% of the population. That's a huge part of the population.
You're an expert in negotiation with people like that. So people who lack empathy, people who, seem to have an emptiness inside that derives their self-worth by making other people feel inferior or such. How do you disarm them and make them easier to work with?
SLAY is my method, and SLAY stands for strategy, leverage, anticipate, and you. And SLAY is super strong strategy. L is leverage, which is invincible leverage that you create using the different types of narcissistic supply. A is anticipating what the narcissist is going to do and being 2 steps ahead of them. And Y is focusing on you and you being on the offensive and you're in, your mindset, knowing that 100% of your mindset is, if you don't believe that you can win, nobody can help you. Right. So, in the strategy, though, I always say step 1, don't run. Step 2, make a U-turn. Step 3, break free. Because people need those baby steps. They want to know where can they begin. And you have to, have that vision. You have to know where it is that you're going, first of all. But what is that first baby step that they can take? And that first baby step that they can take is just creating a boundary, just knowing, understanding that if you understand that you're dealing with a toddler stuck in an adult body, then, you can just take a look at them and go, I'm not going to take this personally. I'm just going to look at them as if they're a toddler and they're having a tantrum on the floor. And I don't need to take this personally. We can have this conversation when you are ready to respect me. And then we can just start there.
Okay. And when you say make a U-turn, what does that mean?
Well, that's the kind of the second step, because you really just, you got to do full on course correcting, right? Because if you're feeling like you've been completely retreating this whole time, and you feel like you've been conditioned, like you've been disempowered, then making that U-turn so that you don't feel disempowered anymore that's where you make that U-turn and you go, okay, I'm turning this around. I'm not going to feel disempowered anymore.
Okay. So it's more of a mindset.